Welcome everybody. This will be the first Let's Play from UFO, but this time it'll just be me. Eventually we're going to have more people. I got a few people already asking me to do Let's Plays with me. They're pretty popular nowadays, so we figured we'd get in on that. For now though, for this Let's Play, I think I'm just going to start a new tune and we'll start from scratch and go from the beginning, and then we'll go from there. Maybe when I get to T65, I'll make a proper build and we'll do some TFOs and keep it going, depending on the popularity. You guys can let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I spent a lot of time trying to get the audio right, but let me know if it's still a little hard to hear me, and that could just be me. I got a new mic and everything, so I think everything's coming through pretty clear. So with that in mind, let's get to it. Let's start a new tune. So with me, I've never actually done the event ship, the one that levels, the one that was given out during December. So I spent the work doing it. I haven't really. So I had two tunes. One was 50, the other one I think was 20. So I leveled with it for a little bit, and then I played with it at 65, so I know what it's all about there. But, I haven't really had the experience of leveling with the ship, right from the beginning. So I think what I'm going to do, the Vulcan ship, so why not? Let's go with, just go straight with a Starfleet. Yeah, we'll do Starfleet. Okay, so let's get this guy going. If you're just starting playing, you might not know this, but each race has a different trait that they come with at the beginning. When you choose an alien, you just get, instead of that, you get an added trait slot. So most of the time, it's best to go with an alien. If it's your first time playing, it'll just give you that added trait, give you an extra, so much % of something. So let's go. I kind of want to go with the Vulcan just because it's the Vulcan ship, obviously, but I think I would be. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go with the Vulcan. You know what? Let's do a Vulcan. And we'll do a science officer because this is the ship is actually like a science-based scout ship, so best off I think to do that. We'll just go science, and I kind of want to just do a preset just to save some time, but definitely not going to be that one. Yeah, let's just go with that one, and then we'll just kind of do a few different. So I like this new UI they came out with. Is just actually really nice in some respects, but you'll see me go over to advanced, and that's kind of where all the old options are sitting. I just want to do, I kind of want to go with the Romulan look, but at the same time, I've done enough tunes with that look that it's a Romulan Vulcan, I guess, but the combed nice and short. And, let's just go with the usual. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with, that's a good Vulcan one there. And then we're just gonna go in advance because I don't know the rest of that, and change the color of it. You know what? Why change the color of it? Let's just stick with that. There we go. Okay, and then now we gotta choose a name. Kinda wanna just do this as well to save some time. Never really thought of it before I started this, but to pling pling. To pling. No. To Mona. Selat. I like that. Selat. The Vulcan science officer. Alright, and let's go. So, when you play the game the first time, you'll get a tutorial phase. I'm kind of going to leave that up to you to do on your own if this is the first time you're just watching this playthrough to see what the game's about. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to I'll skip the tutorial option that you get once you've played through. And you can save that for yourself. I'm also going to do another video later on, just a bit of a tutorial on UI saving, like saving the UI from your main, so you don't have to worry about setting things up. Because when you first start this game, you're going to be okay. You can play it just the way it is right now. Get used to it. But eventually you're going to go, okay, well, I don't have enough room. Because obviously, you can see here, you just start with one bar. So you're going to start tweaking it. You're going to click the bottom here. You're going to go, I want 3 bars. And then, you've got enough room to put your stuff in. Now when you go to make a new tune, everything's going to be the same again, including your options in the options menus to a certain degree. The way you can just save a lot of time is when you're on your main and you've got everything set to the way you want it, and you finally got everything sorted, you can just hit Save UI, and it'll save your layout. So all I'm going to do right now is hit Load UI. And it'll load my mains UI, so all my buttons and everything. Now the problem with this is it didn't actually move, so obviously there's still a little bit of glitches with this, but it's manageable, so it's changed most of the things that I wanted to. Now on the ground here I actually have my bar on my main. Oh, now it's moved. Okay. So now we know that if we go into the rearrange HUD, it'll change to the saved UI settings. Okay. Interesting. That's actually, I haven't had to do that before, but so now we can just go forward. I don't have to worry about space should be set the same. I'm going to do a separate video to explain a little bit, of changing the way its default settings. Like there's spacebar and how to set that stuff. There's also, you can do STO keybinds, which makes things a little bit easier too. I would recommend getting into habit of doing your own rotations so you understand when and why and where, and then you're not just throwing everything on the bar to go automatically. But in the end, it's going to be your choice. My main, I don't really, so I have a few that are connected to the spacebar, but I also have 2 other groups which are done with different buttons that automatically get hit. And keybinds are, more needed for the end of it rather than at the beginning. So I was wondering why it was sending me to the tailor. It's been a while. Yeah. So I contemplated doing what I normally do, is make a set of gear and sending it to this tune, but I opted not to. I'm gonna actually play this the way anybody else would play it, just the first time through. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. I will, once it hits 65, I'll probably give him some traits and try to have a build. But I want to see what this is gonna do with just what you get throughout the game as you play. I'm gonna get some of the unlocks from the store, but that's about it. May as well. I worked towards it. I got it. And gonna use it. But I'm not gonna go as far as to go open up some lockbox weapons to get a set and level with it, and then I'll do all that stuff later at the end and get it ready for TFOs then. Normally I'd have a set of gear and then one ready for each level type thing, but I won't go to those extents this time. Let's make it so you get a little bit of starting gear, throw that on, and really you're kind of limited right now. I just realized though that there's no point in throwing that on. I'm gonna switch it. I just need my weapon and stuff so that I can do the okay, and then I gotta get the first officer. So if you did the tutorial, you would see why we're gonna go walk over here and talk to so weird sometimes. Yeah. See, I know where she is, but I was too busy looking at the mini-map. Anyways. What I was gonna say is the one that you're playing through with the tutorial is there, and then you get through the stages of the tutorial to meet the rest of them. And when you skip it, they just drop on you like this, and then you're done. So now you just start the regular quest lines, which can always be found in your quest in episodes. So they just start you at the beginning now. These will become available because they're the current episodic releases, I guess. I don't think I'm going to start with those. I'm going to do those once I do the first bit of stuff. So they all just drop on you like that. I'm not going to take it like that either. I'm just going to go, because this is going to happen here, and then we're going to get, if I remember correctly, a promotion, and then I'll be able to get the ship, and then I'll just go to the quests through the quest log and start at the beginning. Yeah, so each one of these playthroughs are going to be approximately half-hour long. I'm going to record continuously for probably longer, but split them up. This will be the first one of many. I will do this tune-up. I'm going to start. I got a room for more, so I'm going to start one with Zaya. Was really interested in doing one with me, and if I can get a few more that are committed as well to do with Zaya and myself, then we would do the recording through Discord, and it would kind of be like a live stream during the record, but it would just be me recording. They don't have the ability to. They would just be joining me, and then you'd be able to hear them through Discord. So anybody else that wants to join, let me know. UFO people are more than welcome to join me on these and get more of a. And if I can get a 5-person team going, that would be great. Sorry, the habit was usually to go to mail at that point, but sphere of influence already. Why am I getting like all the quests already? Did they do something on the patch again? Yes, I'm getting them all. Okay. I shouldn't be accepting those, but I just want to get rid of the screen. Okay, what is up with this?
Because of the Tholian activity in that area,
I'm just gonna close it off. Talk to Quinn. So they've done a lot of little changes with the quest log lately. I guess it's It's once again been weirded out. Yeah, they're just heading out.
Pick up Damar Khan on Starbase 114 and bring him to Starbase.
Is it heading out? No, I want what I said it was going to do. Episodes. So I just want Klingon War, Welcome to Earth. So Diplomatic Orders is the one where I automatically got it, I guess. I must have clicked it the first. Anyways. So, transwarps are free nowadays, so I'm just going to do that. But first off, we're going to go down to the shipyard. And I'm going to go back to Vulcan in a Vulcan ship. How ironic, right? So this will be the area where you do all your ship stuff. So I'm going to grab this out of... Actually, I think I have to go to... Yeah. So in order to get event ships like that, it's not in the Dill store. It's not in the C store. You don't. It's just because you work to get it. It's in here. So you go to store, and then any one of the event ones that you've done before will be in here, and you'll be able to grab them right away. You won't be able to use them right away, like the older ones aren't leveling ships. But this one definitely is. So, and I don't want to fill up my list, so I'm just gonna grab that one right now. Yep, and then we're just gonna close that off. And then I'm going to just open it because you should have enough spaces right off the hop. Yeah, and I'm used to on my main going, oh, do I have space when I go to open it? Just because, it's one of them games. Tons of ships, but it doesn't really matter. Like, you got dry dock, it's not that bad. It's just something I think of. So, open this up, and then we're gonna go manage, and we're just gonna switch over to it. So these new ships, they're actually quite interesting. I did the one that levels from 1 to 30 till 40. It was a little different. You got all the spots. This one's slightly different. You see they're locked now, and that's kind of how the rest of them are going to go from now on. So each level you gain more consoles and more weapons. But for right now, you just start with 2 and the same amount you would really on the... I think it's okay, so it's way more, but the C-store ship versions, you get 4. This will give you 5, so, they're a little bit better. And obviously, it's a T6, so you can start working towards your mastery now, but the way it works, I don't think you get the unlock until later on, until you're leveled up. I'd have to look into that. Maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments below, see if you know. Does level 1 come like at level 10, level 20, level 30, level 40, and then 50 you get traits unlocked? I'm not sure. I know traits unlock, I think at 52. No, I don't know. You can see them right away, but I can't remember when you can actually use them. Level 50 right there. Yeah, so that would make sense. Then your last one would level 50, so 40 either way. Going to actually put some of that little bit of gear that I got before I go anywhere. So we're just going to go with beams at first, apparently. Hopefully I can get some more cannons dropped. Either that or I'll make some, because you know what? This is a little scout ship. I want it to be cannons. And not only that, I like my pew pew. Pew pew. It's always fun. Do I want to go? No, I'm going to go with a torpedo. And put some of these consoles I got for free. So that's nice. The fact that you actually get a little bit of gear. I'll get a little bit more consoles too than what normal people would when they were leveling through, but like I say, I'm just play through with you guys, but I don't want to. I'm not going to give them a lot of traits and stuff like I normally would right off the hop and then throw it in the bank. It's just kind of a waste of time. So let's go right ahead and start the first mission. So, like I was saying before, each one is it's got a transwarp, so you can transwarp there quickly just by clicking here, or you can actually go to your quest log and click it where you've seen it before. Now, because I want to go in, so for here, you can also get it here, or just click the eye and it brings you right here to the info to see what you can get from them. When you're going through, eventually you'll have a bunch in here. It kind of gets confusing, like I wanted that piece, but where is it? The other thing is the way they have the quest, and the reason why I come in here is because they are based on the level that you grab them on. So if you notice, I'm only going to get 3,000 experience points for this. It's because I'm only level 2. So what I want to do is, for some reason the game was popping off the quests. I'm just going to go in and drop these because I don't want to grab them yet. I want to do the beginning quests first. And then when I get up to the level where I'm doing that, like in the now, grab it at that level so that it's that much experience. So for right now, I just want to do the heading out comes later too. That's part of the just before the Romulan. So I'm gonna drop that one and then just do the diplomatic. This is the first one that you normally do. And just clean everything up for myself, and then we're just gonna hit the transwarp button. Now, before I do that, I did get some officers, so I just want to make sure that they're set. I guess it's a good thing that I had to switch to beams anyways, because that's all the skills that they have right now. Skills can be set on them through here, and you don't get much expertise at the beginning. Each skill takes expertise to learn. So right now I can learn about 3 skills. If I had the cannons, I could switch to cannon skills, but right now they're just set with beam overload and then the beam fire well, so which is good enough. That's single target and multi-target. So I'll just go with beams right now, and then we'll move forward. Go through, do this first quest. So I'm just gonna hit transwarp, beam up to the ship, and then I'll just automatically go to the quest starting location.
My friend sacrificed so much to secure.
Alright, so little quest gets started by entering, but this is the Vulcan system, so there's an actual system that you can enter normal basis.
This alliance would last forever. It did
Thing here, so I can go ahead and start it from there, and then it'll bring me in. I'm gonna go ahead and do that next time. I'm gonna stop it here, go test this, see what it turned out, see if the audio is alright. You guys can hear me fine. I'm just looking at the audio coming up on the side. I think everything turned out well. If that's the case, I'm just gonna upload it. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this tune tonight, and then I'll upload everything if it's all said and good later on. Either way, I'm going to continue leveling this character as I can, and then I'll just upload it as I can. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you stick around. We got lots more stuff coming.